How serious is this? What does this mean?
Yeah, I really don't think it's too serious. I think what we're going to see when they announce earnings on February 1st, this is their Q1. For other companies, it would be Q4 for Apple. It's Q1. I think we're going to see higher ASPs, average selling prices on the iPhones, which would seem to indicate that iPhone 10 demand and supply is fairly strong for the quarter.
So, is 80 million a high number for a device of this nature, or, is that standard? I
mean, if you look at it at a quarter-by-quarter basis, yes, that's a very high number. If you're talking about over the course of a 12-month period, an entire fiscal year, that's a bit low. But here's the thing, Apple is selling 3 different models, and what we're looking for is a total in terms of sales. We're looking at revenues, we're looking at profits altogether. In all intents and purposes, if Apple sells, one iPhone 10, which is not the case, and a billion iPhone 8s and iPhone 8 Pluses, that's fine for investors and the company as well.
And what do we know about actual sales for iPhone 8 and 8 Plus versus the iPhone 10?
Well, we don't know the mix right now, the split. There's all sorts of speculation based on all sorts of different analytics that are on the web and different analyst reports. But what we do know are that Apple's projections for the revenues for the first quarter are over $80 billion for the first time. And Apple's projections for revenues, if anything, they are lower than what's actually going to happen. So Apple is pretty much always dead on and beating their estimates or falling in line. And the iPhone is about 2/3 of the company's sales. So higher revenues means more iPhones sold. So I think they're going to have a pretty good quarter, at least in line with expectations.